Here's another one for you. I was served a 12-month eviction notice by my current landlord because they plan to sell the property. Now they've sold it early. The new owner is demanding I leave sooner, saying the original notice is still valid. Does the new owner have to reissue a fresh 12-month notice, or can they rely on the previous landlord's eviction letter to kick me out?
Yeah, it's a great question because the law did change. Previously, the landlord, for reason of selling, would have to have given 12 months written notice via notary public or registered mail.
Yeah.
They tend to do it both. And if, for the reason of sale, if the buyer then came along and was an end user and wanted to move in themselves, in the past, that buyer would have to issue their own 12 months notice, thus elongating the time that the tenant can stay. That law has now been, how can I put it, a judge has questioned that ruling, and now what the judges seem to do is that they do allow the original notification, as long as it was done properly in the correct manner. The buyer, if they are looking to move in themselves, can rely on that notification. So if 2 months have passed, and therefore there's another 10 months to go, the new buyer would have to wait 10 months. Now, in the note there, you're saying that they're harassing them and they're demanding to get out earlier. Of course, the new owner wants to move in. I get that. So as long as they're in a negotiation point of view, if they want to get the tenant out earlier, it's a possibility, but it's up to the tenant. The tenant is allowed to stay there for that 12 months written notice period, whenever that expires. Yeah. If it suits them to vacate early, so be it. If indeed they can come up to some sort of financial compensation, so be it. So really, it's up to the new owner and the current tenant to come up with an agreement. Worst case scenario, the actual period of time of the notice has to elapse before the new owner can actually move in.